Hey, what is up you guys? Today we are at Universal Japan. This is the park I have not been to yet, so I'm really excited. I don't know that feeling of like riding new things or going to a new park anymore because I feel so spoiled about all the international Disney parks, although I haven't done Hong Kong or Shanghai. So that's on the list, but Universal Japan today, I'm most excited for riding JAWS again. If you guys don't know, I was a JAWS skipper and on the closing team of JAWS in Orlando, so I'm super excited about that. This will just be a great day. Stay tuned. We are inside, and I was gonna show you, they have Sesame Street characters meeting at the front, but as soon as we got in, they went in because I'm too nice, and the guy asked me if I wanted to do a survey, so I said yes. But I got a gift out of it. I think there's a pen. Something's happening, everyone's running. Overwhelmed. Similar to Disneyland, the main entrance, like World Bazaar, is covered. Which is nice if it rains a lot. I don't know what's happening. Everyone's running towards something. So my gift was like a marker pen with Sesame Street characters on it. Into it. I think we're gonna head towards Potter because I don't know how that works here, and I think they do timed entries. I don't know. It's also, we're also visiting during an event, a seasonal event called Cool Japan, where it's like a video game kind of seasonal event where some of the attractions are video game themed. Like their Space Fantasy roller coaster is a VR Final Fantasy, and their Shrek 4D is down for a Sailor Moon 4D. So into it. Oh wow, these are already very long. Oh shoot. The rides are very long here. Hollywood, they have a roller coaster, Hollywood Backdraft. One of them's 80 minutes, one of them's 100 minutes. Roller coasters! Yes! It's weird because a lot of the park is similar, but then a lot of it is different. Like you have like Hollywood, and then Mel's Diamond, and then like a roller coaster. And there's like the bridge of Osaka back there too. Yeah, weird. They have the lagoon, but then across the lagoon there's like Minions, and Potter is to the right here by Universal Monsters instead of
where Beetlejuice is.
For a makeup show. There's not a parade thing here, you just walk through. Wild. It is also Easter here still. So they have all the characters in like bunny ears. Still don't know where we're going. Shook, shook. Wow. This Potter entrance is very wide. It's like Stonehenge. Ooh, it's very magical. It's like we're going through the forest. Honestly, this is awesome in terms of theming because all these trees hide the rest of the park. So I'm sure once you're in Potter, all you see is Potter, which is great. You guys, I don't know where Potter is. We've been walking for 5 minutes and we're still in this forest. Very secluded. Uh-oh.
Oh, here it is.
We found it. Yay. Oh, it's weird. Now I feel like I'm in Hollywood. Yeah, this is exactly like Hollywood's. It's weird how every Potter layout is almost exactly the same. Alright, so we were gonna ride Potter because we heard it was, it just got renewed or refurbed here. And the renewal was it wasn't 3D and now it's in 2D. So now it's just like every other Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey. So we're gonna X that because we don't need to see it. But the cool thing here is Harry Potter Hogwarts Castle is on the Black Lake here. Yeah, Black Lake. Look at it. It's black. That was a short trip to Potter. We'll be back later, but we want to try to get on some rides before the lines get too long. We'll see. We here. It's weird seeing a roller coaster in Jurassic Park. But it's just a flying dinosaur. Here's Jurassic Park River Adventure. I assume it's very similar to ours. Hey. You escaped. Although these waterfalls are a lot grander. We're in the Jurassic Park gift shop and they have a live raptor. Hello, friend. Here's the flying dinosaur entrance. Currently, the wait time's at 140 minutes, but from what I've heard, the last hour in the day of park operations is the best time to ride it. So we're gonna hold off, but I can't wait to ride it. It looks fun. It's a flying coaster. All right, we left Jurassic Park. We're gonna head back because we wanna see the dinosaur attack show thing where giant dinosaurs come out, but we're in San Francisco right now. And we want to do Backdraft because it only has a 10-minute wait. Thankfully, all the rides we want to do are super short because of the rides we don't have. Like, we don't need to do Potter. We don't need to wait for that. I don't know what's happening in front of this stage. This Disaster / Fast and the Furious stage. Who knows? So if you don't know what Backdraft is, it's a Ron Howard movie, and this this experience is very similar to what Twister was, where you just kind of sit and watch things happen. There's a lot of fire, so I'm expecting it to be hot.
1年公開のあの映画バックドラフトの撮影秘話と実際の撮影現場を皆さんにご覧いただきます。最後まで私がご案内いたしますので、何かございましたら私までお回してください。
Backdraft, what'd you think?
Okay, so you know when you're cooking something in the oven and you open it and you get the like wall of warmth, and you feel like your eyebrows are gonna burn off?
Yes.
That's what that felt like.
Yeah, it was very similar to like what Twister would be, where you stand and watch things happen, but with Backdraft there's a ton of fire. Like the whole thing is just a lot of fire. Cool fire effects, like the floor's on fire, ceiling's on fire. But similar to Twister, like at the end the floor drops and the ceiling drops too. Always gets me. Now we are in Minion Park. They have a whole Despicable Me area, and we just want to meet a Minion. Look at those Minions photo wall over there. I almost hit someone. Oops. They have the game that Gru plays to win the unicorn. And of course they do have Minion Mayhem here, but we don't need to ride it. But we're here for everything else. They have Minion popcorn buckets here. You can choose between two different Minions. King Bob or Party Minion. So a lot of people are here for this cool Japan event. I do want to do the Sailor Moon 4D experience, but there's other experiences that I'm not necessarily have to do. A lot of people are walking around with these like maps, treasure maps for an anime called Detective Conan. Never watched it, read it, seen pictures, but it looks like a little scavenger hunt everyone's doing, which is pretty cool. We're just walking by. They do have The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man here in New York, where like Mummy would be. There he is. It's probably a long line though. I do want to see him like speak Japanese though as we go through the ride. Walking back from New York down the main street towards Universal, and it's weird because the park layout is pretty much the same, but like different things around, and just like looking down and seeing the giant arch, and you can actually see the Universal globe like through the entrance. It's wild. They still have Terminator 3D. Another one of the cool Japan experiences I want to do is they normally have a indoor space roller coaster, but now it's a VR Final Fantasy coaster, and I want to ride it. Right now we're not really riding anything. We're kind of just walking through the park, getting the layout down, and pinpointing the things we do want to ride either later today or tomorrow. Trying to see what to run to first because the lines are pretty long here. We missed Golden Week in Disneyland, but we're in like the beginning of Golden Week here, so it is a little crowded. But I think we can do the things we want to do. Here's the Sailor Moon 4D attraction behind me. It's actually, the full title is Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon The Miracle 4D. You guys, Sesame Street characters are out. Abby Cadabby, Elmo, Count, but we have Moppy. Moppy's out. This is not a drill. So cute! Yes, this kid. What is he doing? Just living behind Moppy. Abby! Count's pretty tall. Yes, Count. Oh! Oh no! You scared him. I feel such nostalgia today from all my theme park days with JAWS and Sesame Street. This park is just combining all of them together in one. We found another popcorn bucket. Right by Jurassic Park. Fitting. It seems like they have a lot of Minion popcorn buckets. We just had someone walk by us with a Minion holding a pumpkin, like cherry treat bag, and had a little pumpkin on his head, which I assumed was the Halloween popcorn bucket. So they just theme all their popcorn buckets to Minions and different versions of them, which is genius. Now we're back in Jurassic Park because the dinosaur attack encounter thing is about to happen in like 5 minutes, and I'm here for it.
こんにちは。さあ、もうすぐこの広場に恐竜たちがお散歩にやってきますよ。恐竜さんに会いたい人は広場に集まってください。皆さん動いてますよ。目が覚めたかな。隠れていたのはトリケラトプスの赤ちゃんです。可愛いでしょう。ほらね、優しく接したいのがほらほらと暴れないんです。誰か優しく触ってあげてくれませんか。今から友達だって分かるのに。みんなで優しくしてくれないと。これがよ。どうしてください。よし、大きな声が出ないよ。だって落ち着いて。誰か見つかってくれますか。探して。大丈夫。なんか小さいのなんで。大丈夫だよ。今この子が出て。一緒に行こう。お家 しんでくださいね。あれ？ラジオたちが向こうの友達とご挨拶していますね。確かなんです。小さいよね。でもね、こんなに小さなモンストで間に大きな動画を生み出すことができるんです。これってとてもすごいことですよね。さあ皆さん、こんなにたくさんの恐竜が皆さんに会いに来てくれましたよ。お写真を撮ったり、優しく触ってお友達になってあげてくださいね。さあどうぞ。じゃあ赤ちゃんに触ってみたいお友達はお顔や頭を伸ばしてみて、みんなの中に加わってあげてあげて。そうです。順番に場所を指定してあげてね。みんなでお友達になりましょう。ステゴサービスの近くの皆さん、進歩に気をつけてね。大きくすることがあるんです。離れてみてくださいね。
He's eating!
ありがとう。
So we just did the amazing dinosaur encounter. They used to have one called Dinosaur Panic, where a bunch of raptors came out and then a Spinosaurus came out of here. But apparently that ended in February. Maybe it was too scary. They have a nicer one with the baby dinosaur, and then the other dinosaurs come out and you can pet them. So it's cuter. You got to touch one. But I wanted the Spinosaurus to come out. I wonder if he's just like chilling back there. If he ever just like pops on out of the bush. Who knows? Oh well.